But my body's telling me yes, baby. I don't wanna hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess.
Wait a second, lads. I'm hosting this one.
Stroke-a-my, lick-a-my, suck-a-my cock. It's the first time for you, so here's what you do. Unzip me and strip me and show me you care. Don't go ripping out my pubic hair. Reach for my, grab for my, pull at my cock. You can do it with ease. Just get on your knees. Start licking and slurping. My dick will get firm. Soon you'll be tasting sperm. Do it right now and don't bite now. Drag your tongue across my meat. If you give me head, there's no need to spread. By now you should know a blowjob can't be beat. Faster now, deeper now, into your throat. The secret is not to choke. Take my shaft by its base, stuff the whole thing in your face. That's how you suck on my cock. My dick swell as I moan and yell. Heed the warning when I scream. Although your throat is sore, you'll have to open more to gasp your last breath before I shoot my cream. Slurp it up, lick it up, don't ever stop. Swallow every last drop. Now that you eat my meat, I'll never have to beat my meat. Thanks for stroking mine. Thanks for licking mine. Thanks for sucking my cock.
Microphone activated.
Muted.
God, I had my mic muted. Oh my god. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong so far. Right. Welcome to the 5th edition of the AOAAGold podcast. I want to start by apologising for Skillspex's absence. Basically, we're late because we were waiting for Jay to join TeamSpeak and Skype, and then it got like tantalisingly close to 8 PM, and we were like, okay, we're going to have to start the podcast now because otherwise we're going to be like ridiculously late. It hit 7:59 and my net goes down. And then I was just like, oh my god. So we had to restart the Skype call, screen region everybody in, and here we are at 10 minutes past 8. So we'll do the podcast till 10 minutes past 9 if that's cool with everybody else.
Oh, that's fine.
Right. So introductions.
I'm gonna be late for my stream now.
Oh mate, you're always late for your stream. It doesn't even make a difference.
Wait, no, I've been on time every day since 2016 so far, and now it's gonna be the first time late, and now everyone's gonna just like they're never gonna let me
Oh,
down.
well at least your boaty later mate will get used a bit more. 2016, so it's cool. Right. I have to turn you up apparently, so we'll start by getting this out of the way. This happens every time, doesn't it? So.
Because of Skype, it's so bad.
Right. Change volume. Shall I start by putting you all to 5? That should work. Hello?
Test.
I nearly just banned you, Adam, by accident. +5. And Tom? +5. That should be all good. Hopefully that's okay now. If everyone can do a test individually, start with Adam.
Yes.
Hello?
I'll say me.
I'll go next. Hello?
Still low. Oh my days.
Still low.
There we go. We're all still low. Brilliant.
Right. Change volume. +10. I'll double it every time. And then they'll be like, too loud! My ears!
Chat is never happy.
Change volume plus 10. There we go. Right, that should be okay. Make it 20, fam. You must be having a laugh, Cheerio, mate. 20 would literally destroy my eardrums. Right, that should be good now. Everyone test again?
Hello.
Test.
Test.
Hello.
It's loud for me, boys. It's fucking loud for me. Jesus.
Too
Chat's
loud.
gonna troll you now. It's like 2 hours.
Yeah, no. Right. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll move my mic back a little bit in case I am too loud compared to anyone else. Right, let's do the intros. Adam, go.
Hello, I am Boaty. You should know me quite well, hopefully, but how y'all doing?
That optimism.
Oh, please. That's not it, mate. You put me on the spot, mate.
Oh my god.
Tops. I don't know. Jessica's saying it's too quiet still. Is she trolling
Yeah, I
me?
think we should turn it up, man, because I believe what she's saying.
Let me
I'll
listen
watch
to it back, 1 second.
Yes, sir. As you mute, sir.
God. Fucking Skype, honestly.
Yeah, turn it up. It is quite quiet.
There you go,
Apart from
there you
earlier.
go.
Plus
Right.
10. Knock it up.
Put it on 20, mate. Put it on 20.
Yeah.
I am. I'm putting you on
Knock it
20.
out, let's go.
I'm putting you on the maximum. So if it's too quiet now, boys, there's nothing I can do. My OBS is the maximum
Go
volume.
into your mixer volume at the bottom right. Is that on 100, like highest?
Yep.
Okay. Then I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That should now work. Good. Okay. Louis says it's good. Everyone. Okay, it's good now. It's good. Awesome.
Good
So
now.
we need you
Awesome.
literally
Sound.
destroying my eardrums for the stream to work. Right, Tom, you big nose prick. Intro yourself, brother.
My name's Tom, trying to do a full-time stream team. Going alright so far, but yeah, I'm known as Big Nose, aka massive forehead as well. The receipt goes 20 miles back, you know.
20 miles
It's
back.
pretty bad, but yeah. Okay.
My name is Ian. I'm not going to show my receding hairline because it's going to top. It's going to trump yours.
Oh,
Let's
it
be honest.
doesn't- you wanna compare?
We can't have two
Go
foreheads
it.
on the stream
You
at the
wanna
same time
compare?
because there'll be more forehead on this stream than there is in the Twitch
Oh
chat.
mate,
Just
I
saying.
want to see a forehead.
Nah.
Oh,
you
My
gotta do
name,
it now.
my name, nah. My
Come
name
on,
is
we've
Ian,
hyped
and
it
I
now.
have pure spam.
Oh,
Happy New Year to those that haven't
fuck's
seen yet.
sake, Ian.
No,
Mate.
no.
Oh.
And the cup of fried fly.
Oh man.
Awesome. Right, shall we start off with a question? I asked a few questions on Twitter, see if anyone would respond, and I got a few responses. And I've just seen one from Harry, also known as Blue Drag 580 in the chat. This one, and he asks, most embarrassing thing to happen to you all in public.
Oh, yeah, I saw this one on
Oh.
Twitter. I literally was there like, okay, I need to prepare for the
public.
podcast because I know you're going to ask this. I can't think of one.
Oh,
What?
The
That
chat-
preparation.
the chat's probably going to give me one, but
It's
I'm
not
not too
like,
sure.
I can't think of anything embarrassing that we've done.
Let's be honest.
Individually, one thing
I
that I,
don't know.
did was getting too high and saying that everyone needs to walk back into the hotel individually to make
20
it seem
second
less
intervals.
bait. Yeah, 20-second intervals between each person just to make it less bait. And it
I
was
remember that.
terrible. Fucking hell.
Oh, that was at Runefest. That was
Yeah,
so
That's a funny
funny.
night. I miss
Wait,
that
was
so
that
much.
not Birmingham? You know, the
That
first
was
time?
that was the first
No,
Room Fest,
yeah, the
man.
first
That was first room
Runefest.
first. Wow.
Ridiculous.
Embarrassing moments. I can't think of any right now.
Oh man,
Really
I'll
bad
tell
ones, really good
my
ones.
one.
Come back to me. Go
I
on.
I don't know if this is my most embarrassing moment in public. It's probably not, but it's a really, really fucking funny story. So this one's probably I'm gonna be Mike Hogger again, so you can think of this one while I hog the mic in. So I believe I think I was 10 years old. Year 5/6. You're 10 years old, aren't you? So I think I was about 10 years old, and I was at the shopping centre with my mum. So it's like a big shopping mall where I live in Milton Keynes. And we were in a game shop, and I needed a shit very badly. And I was like, Mum, can you show me where the toilet is? I was young, I didn't know where the toilet was. And she was like, yeah, let me finish looking in the shop, we'll go to the toilet, we'll go to the toilet. And I was wearing these disgusting polyester trousers that she'd bought me from Matalan. And they had, you know, you get those trousers that have the zip at the bottom of the ankle, so you can have them baggy at the bottom, or you can have them tight at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but literally like the bully victim trousers. I was wearing those, and I basically I didn't know where the toilet was, and my mum was ages in this shop, and she was like, right, we can go now. And as we were walking, I physically could not hold this shit in. And but whenever I've pooed myself before, followed through, it's been like diarrhea. It's been watery. This time it was a literal log fell from my anus, and luckily the zip was done up tight, and this log on the way to the toilet was just clanging against my ankle as I walked. I walked in, I remember this vividly, walking into the toilet, going into the cubicle, shutting and locking the door, and just lifting my leg up above the toilet and unzipping, and this shit's just falling into the toilet from my trouser
Oh my
leg.
god. Everyone in the Twitch chat, welcome to Skiddler RS. Please follow the live stream for more.
Mate, this is what the podcast have sunk to. This is what it is. Elliot talking about his shit.
I'm really sorry, Ali. I was
That
too
the question, to be
engrossed.
fair, though.
I was too engrossed in your story that I can't think or trump
my God,
anything
that's
with that. I'm
too
sorry.
Oh, come on, you must have done something embarrassing, Ian.
Yeah, probably. I'm nothing like. I'm not shut myself in public and have to like waddle to the bathroom and shit. No.
You make me sound like such a freak. Right. No one else
Because
has.
you are a freak, you fucking freak.
Mate, can I take the same question? Can you twist it round?
Yeah.
Question obviously to everyone here if you want to, Elliot. Most embarrassing thing that someone in this chat has witnessed another person do?
Oh, okay.
I saw Elliot whip out his dick to me. It was tiny. No, I'm kidding.
What the fuck,
But he did
Ian?
whip his dick out to me.
Is that embarrassing?
No, I'm trying to think of some
I think-
embarrassing
I think-
moments.
I don't know what I can say the most embarrassing one, but I said this before, but it was Elliot fucking going to my hotel room, pissing in my sink, and having to put his own hand in to take out again. His hands drenched in his own piss, like a fucking retard, mate. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Mate, how about when at the first Room Fest when Tom passed out and was then streamed to like 5,000 people, passed out on his bed?
Mate, no, you put fucking dominatrix gear on my head and everything, man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
We gotta find
that was
that picture.
bad.
Oh
That was
shit,
good, that was
yeah.
Put dominatrix.
Yeah,
on
we.
his sleeve,
Someone
man.
find that picture so I can
That
show you the
was too
stream.
good.
That was
no
so
idea.
funny.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what to
look
say.
for
We were streaming it, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look for it.
I remember that.
I think
yeah.
I'm gonna find it because I think Pignus had it, so I'm gonna go on his Twitter and look for it.
Yeah, the most embarrassing thing I've seen one of you guys do. Adam dancing. No, Adam has actually got some next level moves. I remember at his house party, he was wearing these slippers and he was just sliding like Michael Jackson. It was insane, mate. I was just sat there.
Oh mate, it's
I like-
beautiful on the wooden floor.
Yeah, it got to like 2 in the morning. Everyone was fairly drunk, like we were up dancing and everything. And then I went outside for a bit, came back in, and I just saw Adam dancing, sliding around in these well slippers. I just sat on the sofa and watched him for like 5 minutes going ham.
Oh my god. The thing
Mate,
is that
honestly, like half my time when I go drinking is me dancing drunk, and I'm so bad at dancing, but because I'm drunk, I'm having the best time.
Oh,
It's one of
Adam,
those, mate.
that's the
Adam,
thing.
Adam, the drunk stream we did that time, me and you was drinking, and I swear, you're about to do some flip. And you did it, and you came and got your head fucking hung in some strap to some bag or something. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
sent around everywhere, man. Oh, and then you did the fucking 360 kick on the cans as well. Do you remember that?
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
insane.
He
Yeah.
was hugging
That was
himself as
insane.
well.
That was amazing.
Oh.
I think my first time like witnessing Adam dance like properly was at Nuki when we were doing the tequila shots. Adam, you remember at the bar, and I puked on the
Don't know
floor.
this story, mate.
Oh.
He
Tell
went.
me.
he-
I don't remember that.
We were at the bar just doing
That's so
tequila
bad.
shots after tequila shots. I was absolutely gone. Adam was absolutely gone.
Adam was masked.
He was like, right, let's hit the dance floor. And we walk up and the stairs go down to the dance floor. He walks down swaggering. And if you've ever seen Spider-Man 3, when Peter gets the slick hair and he just thinks he's a
Yeah.
don. Adam just walks onto the dance floor swaggering. The first thing he does is spank this girl and then does like a 180 spin in front of her and he's just like in her face and then just walks off and I'm just like, did that just fucking happen?
Elliot, that's the same night that girl like started on you, and then you told her it was me that hit her or something.
He's gonna beat you up.
Prob as a girl, be like starts pushing me back, like come on, you wanna go, you wanna go. I was like, no, I don't. I really don't.
Oh my god, yeah. I don't even know. I
was
don't even know
brilliant.
why I did that. I just pushed. She was like some cougar woman in high heels with like fake tan. I just pushed her out the way, and then she
To
turned
me,
round looking
yeah.
well angry, and I was just like. Straight to Ian.
Pointed
It would have
at
been
me,
that one. I was
yeah.
just
Oh my
like,
God.
bam. That was
my
Ian.
God.
And she's just like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? And I was just
Yeah.
like, oops.
Oh my god, look at that picture that Zero's posted in the chat, man.
Let's have a look.
one.
That's the
Dominatrix.
dominatrix one.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
it's
just-
just in the stream, Elliot.
I will just.
Oh my
I'm just gonna
God.
make sure I'm not leaking Skype quick.
What's the worst thing that you've ever like done to each other in terms of like taking pictures and stuff?
That's
I
the
can't
worst
think. Is
thing
that the
that's
worst? I
That's
think we
the
don't
worst
even
thing
bad
that's
do it.
happened to me.
I'm pretty sure.
We don't get too
I was
excessive.
so fucked. I can't believe you even had a fucking. Oh my god! Look at it, the chain.
The only time I have pictures taken, I swear Ian just takes pictures
Yeah,
of
I
me
do.
when I'm sleeping. I don't know whether to be
don't.
flattered or creeped out.
I took one picture of you to show Emily.
What does Dalek Cookie call you?
what?
What is she? The sexual predator or something? I don't know, mate.
Is it
That's.
Bay? I think she calls me Bay.
Can I just? I just want to ask the chat right now, right?
No,
How majestic is Ian looking tonight, mate? I think
Very
the
good.
pink jumper brings out the colour in his face. His teeth are
Aw.
glistening like pearly whites, and his beard
Thank you,
looks
Elliot.
fantastic. He is
you,
literally a
that's right.
replica of Dallas Green, and I'm gonna drive to Cambridge at 9
Can't
o'clock.
stop smiling now. My cheeks just inflating.
Elliot, you gonna fuck him or what?
Literally why I'm driving to Cambridge. Right, shall we come in with another question anyway, because we've
Yeah,
been on that
let's
one
see
for a
it.
while.
Right.
Right, that's a stupid question. Right, okay, well this one's an easy one. It'll be a short one as well. What's your favourite animal?
I don't need to answer that. Well, it depends. If anyone says in the chat that a whale is a mammal, I will shoot you, but I think we all know the answer.
Cat for me probably.
Cat?
I'm pretty boring. I'll just go with the dog because they're simply a man's best friend.
Yeah, I think if I was gonna go for domestic animal, it'd be dog. If not, I think foxes are cool as fuck, and I really like wolves as
yeah.
well. I don't know.
Wolves are sick.
Yeah.
Wolves are cool.
Yeah, I love wolves. They're awesome, but they're just like a big dog. So yeah, I think safe to say dog's my favourite animal. Definitely.
Elliot, can I have a request right now? Now feel free to say no, but
No.
get time out on Swede Badass in the chat.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, I
You
can.
also have a Wiggle Dash one as well. Spam
Is he
for it now.
subscribed? He is subscribed. He is subscribed. He just keeps putting dots. What else has he said, Adam? Fill me in.
Everything like you've said and anything we've said, mate, he's been lippy about it.
Yeah.
He's just reading. He's reading all the smorks and just thinking to himself, "Oh dear."
He's gonna have 600 seconds on the reflective step. He's an Aryan.
gone.
He's an Aryan neo-Nazi that's trying to start up basically a new camp, but it's not going to plan. So he just has to be toxic in the chats. Right.
God.
Let's have a look at some more questions here. Elliot, have you ever thought about working for Jagex and telling them to delete Zaya because it's shit? Okay.
Oh, was that the third question you've asked today now?
Shall we actually get into a little discussion about Zaya? Because this
I'm in the mood for- I'm in
podcast
the mood for
thus
discussion.
far has been completely about IRL things and pooing and embarrassing moments. So that's kind of how I like it. But we'll talk about Zaya. So I'll start off here with my experience of Zaya. Okay. So I woke up this morning, right, 6 o'clock in the morning, excited for Zaya to an extent, and I went.
6 o'clock.
I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, tried to go back to sleep, couldn't get back to sleep. I got up at 6. I done some Dead Man Pking, 5 keys on Dead Man. That was fun.
We were level 30s again.
No, I didn't. I killed a few high levels. We killed a guy for he was in like Fury and everything. That was quite cool.
Oh, nice.
But it got to 11 o'clock. I'd been streaming for a couple of hours, and Zaya was released, and I was like, sweet, let's see what this is. I get to the docks from the guy at Port Sarim, and I'm like, right, there's the 5 houses. I'll do the combat one. There's new armors. We'll get some new armor. That'll be awesome. Go there, and you have to talk to this person and heal these wounded soldiers. And I was like, okay. So we go into the place, and I think there was about 8 wounded soldiers on the floor. And you stand there with your inventory full of medikits, and they randomly will call out, oh, I need a medic. Kind of like Barbarian Assault. And you go and heal one of them, and that's it. But because it's obviously on release, there's a lot of people there. What is Tom doing in the camera right now? Showing off his receding hairline, or what's going on?
I'm
Rubbing
just
it for
getting
good luck.
subtle requests
Rubbing the
there, I'm just
patch.
like,
Literally.
go on then.
And like you have to compete with other players, so there's loads of people there, and if they click the person first, they heal it. So I was sat there for like half an hour healing these soldiers to get 5%, and then when you get 5%, you have to go to the lizard men, and you have to kill the lizard men until you get 40%. It's kind of like miscellany, like the popularity, and it took ages. Like the lizard, it was so boring. I was just canning in the lizard men. And then it's organised crime, and you have to go and fight these gangs. And it's like, I don't know how long there's a window for these things to pop up. But you have to go to a random location that's stated, and then you have to infiltrate these meetings and stop this organised crime gangs. And then you get popularity percentage go up. And I was with my stream, there was a few of us there, and we went to this location. It was supposed to be 20 minutes it was happening, and nothing happened. We were there waiting, nothing. Half an hour, nothing. So I was just like, fuck this, I'm going PKing. Then I find out that the armour you get from this is cosmetic.
Wow. Oh,
yeah.
Black armor or something.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
So
I was watching you when you killed the lizard men. It looks like you're just like doing a Dagon Slayer task.
it literally, yeah, it does
Just
feel like a
sitting there,
Dagon
pray
Slayer
melee
task.
up and whatever.
We're having a detailed discussion on these lizard men. Oh my
No.
I discovered them today. I walked over, I saw 73 combat, I was like, maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe maybe it's just not related. And then I see their attack animation fucking does the same as an AGS, and then I facepalm right there.
I got told in TeamSpeak, and I was like, no, that can't be real. You're trolling me. And I constantly, I was like, no, I don't believe it. And then someone else was like, yeah, he's being serious. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? And I was like, no.
Saw it and
I just
instantly X-log.
saw Nils' tweet was like, there are level 73 lizard men that look like smorks that do AGS animation. I'm never entering Zia again.
Oh man.
It was,
Got there yet.
yeah, I was just like, oh my god when I saw it, but it's not as bad as canning in them, I can't even say the word, fucking continue.
I'm really sad that it's multi everywhere though, because it means when like Dead Man seasons come out and when Dead Man starts to get a bit more popular again, we can't even go there.
Oh,
on
is
those
it
worlds
just
at all.
multi everywhere?
It's mostly multi everywhere, I think. I don't know if what safe
Yeah.
zones or anything like that, but it's a bit shit.
Yeah, when I was
Just cuts out that
running
whole
between
portion
the
of the game.
things, yeah, it was all multi there. I think there
Which
are
is just
certain, I don't know if it's multi as you come in on the ship. I'm not too sure about
It's
that.
not, it's multi in certain areas, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think large
Yeah.
majority
I
of it
thought
are
it was
multi.
mostly, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I literally, I started my stream up earlier, and I swear, I was looting books, was it, for like 2 hours. And then, I figured, I'll go and do something else now, because I'm a bit bored of fucking collecting books. So I go to the other house where, the one with the cosmetic armor, which I didn't know was cosmetic. So I'm fucking doing bandages for another 2 or 3 hours. Until I discover, of course, that the top tier 1 is the same defense as black armor. And not only that, I realised I was losing my favour in the other house as well. So I must have wasted like 6 hours time for fuck all reason.
Really?
Not good. Yeah, honestly, I
bad.
think it's just a skiller's paradise right now. So we have to wait,
yeah,
until
exactly.
they release some more.
They brought out like the foundations, like Adam said earlier. We were talking about it. They brought out the foundations now, and all the updates that come out after this are going to be better and better, like the raids
Yeah.
and stuff like that. We were
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
what I'm looking forward to most is the raids. I think the raids will be really cool. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
you haven't tried it, have you? Either?
first impression at the moment with how it is, I'm personally not impressed. Like I was kind
Yeah.
of disappointed. I was hoping that it was going to bring something sort of a bit more interactive to the game. Like even though it is first release, and I know they're doing it in stages, I was hoping that the first release there would be something that was a bit more interactive, a bit more engaging, a bit more fun, less than sort of like a monotonous grind to just heal people
Yeah.
and kill lizard men over and over again. That was just like, for me, that was just like, oh, I may as well just be
Yeah.
doing Slayer.
I haven't actually like been to Zaya yet, but I feel like the way they've done it, from what I've seen people talking about, is like they've put down, like you said, the foundation, and it's like most people are saying it's not very good. Obviously, some people are saying it's good, but when they build off that and they start bringing the good content in, it might make it feel like it's better content in a way,
Yeah.
and it's things to look forward to. Because like when they brought the achievement diaries in, they gave us every single one. With Zaya, if they gave us the entire of Zaya in one go, it would have been way too much to do at once, and then if that flopped, that's really bad. But if they just
Yeah.
extend off it and like slowly improve it and stuff, when it's finally complete, like let's say like a year down the line or something, then it could be really good from there.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
Hope so too.
I just think most people have jumped on this as like Zaya been worked on for what, like over a year now or
Yeah.
something, and this is
Yeah.
what 1 year is. When I
It's
think
not
in
been
that
like that
time they've
realistically,
created
yeah.
what Zaya's going to be, and they've built, is it like a fifth of it or something?
As well as the fact that obviously the initial developer was Modreach, Dan, who left. So there was a lot of time which couldn't be spent on developing. It was only didn't get much time to do it. So.
Jerryon's asked,
delayed.
what about the graphics and like the looks of the island? I know that like they've put a lot of time into sort of making like I've seen the JMods posting pictures of the library and stuff like that, and the soul altar and the blood altar. And Tom, what are you doing, man?
Sorry.
He's always just clowning in the sky,
I
man.
said hey guys, so I was like, I just fucking did it as well. I don't know.
Oh
why.
my god.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
But like when you're walking
right.
around the islands and stuff, I don't know. It's a bit dull and open and a bit empty kind of thing. Like that was my impression of just walking around everywhere. Like there are parts of it, like the library and stuff, that look really cool, but for the most part, just walking around, it looks kind of, I don't know, kind of, especially the combat area is sort of reminiscent of Burthorpe, in a way.
I think personally, like, I don't know, the look of it reminds me of like random events as well. I'm not really bothered about the look, to be honest. But yeah, I don't like the fact you have to run so far everywhere to get places as well. It seems like you have to run like miles to get, which is cool. It's like a big city meant to be like that, but in practicality, it's kind of annoying if you're just running about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not been there yet, like I said. But one thing I don't know if any of you could confirm this. Have you three all been to Zaya?
Haven't been, but I've seen streams and stuff.
You've all done, yeah. Like, one thing I was really hoping wouldn't be done would be a rush of the content where they didn't fill in, like, the small things. Like, Elliot, you said, like, it looks a bit, like, bland or something, like, really empty. Like, there's small things that could be added. I don't know how much time it would take, but, like, you add, like, certain things. Like, say you're building the docks, you add, like, I don't know, I can't really mention anything from the Port Sign ones, but it's just certain small things of, like, in the background that just make it look nicer. Is it like missing those in a way?
Yeah.
Flat?
When you walk around, it is just flat and empty.
Yeah, so there's a bit of like, obviously I don't know if they'd improve that, but if it's like a bland terrain or something, that's something that could like sort of make it look a bit less awesome in a way, you know, they could put a lot to it, but if they like worked mainly on the library, you said?
Yeah.
Like if they have like the really good areas and everything else is kind of just like nothing.
Yeah, the combat place is like almost like a split between Burthorpe and West Ardey. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it actually is. It's true. Yeah, I like it though. Like, obviously, I think the game needs some new additions, but obviously, when you just got people like us, which are mostly focused on stuff like PvM, PvP, I think that's why we make it sound like we're more disappointed. When in reality, of course, there's loads of other players that maybe might enjoy it.
I mean, I'm to an extent biased because I don't really enjoy skilling on RuneScape at all whatsoever. I don't enjoy it at all. Yeah, I prefer killing stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much.
Killing stuff.
I just like killing stuff. Except lizard man. Right.
Can I just say, everyone's saying that I'm high. I'm completely sober. So you're saying that I look like a fucking crackhead. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh dear.
You do kind of look like a bit of a crackhead.
Mate, have you seen yourself?
Yeah.
Get back to Nickelback right now, mate.
I think if you didn't have that eyebrow, definitely.
Look at him, mate, fluttering his little eyelids, mate. You're like a cute little fairy, Tom. I love you, man.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Coming in with another question from Raphael. And he says, have you guys ever gotten close to one of your viewers and actually became real friends and talk outside of Twitch? Skid love to you all.
Oh. So many people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So many people.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't list them.
Literally a lot.
Plenty.
Yeah, like, there's so many people that I talk to outside of Twitch chat that I know from my Twitch chat that I've met in real life from Twitch chats, like insane. And that's not obviously just AOAAGold and our sort of immediate friendship, but I'm talking like there will be people that have just been in my Twitch chat and have been like, I don't know, in there for a few months, and then I'll happen to be going somewhere where they're going, and then they'll be like, oh, do you wanna meet up? And I'll be like, yeah, let's have a beer. Like that's happened. So yeah, and I talk to a lot of people in the AOAAGold TeamSpeak as well. So obviously it's an open TeamSpeak for everybody to use. There's quite a sick community in the AOAAGold TeamSpeak. Press _TeamSpeak in my Twitch chat if you want to sort of check it out and hop in now and again or whatever and speak to people. But yeah, I've made a lot of friends in my own TeamSpeak, or our TeamSpeak rather, and that's awesome. I think all of us have. Thank you, Adam, for the 14 months in a row, sir.
I'm waiting to press that. How long have you had a sub button now? Is it literally... Was I a day 1 sub?
14 months. Yeah.
14 months, yeah. I can't remember if I was a day 1 sub or like first 5 days or something.
I don't know if it's day 1. It might have been day 1 or 2, I think.
Did you get it right after RuneFest?
No, it was no... Well, kind of. It was the month after RuneFest.
Month after? Oh, I'm trying to remember if I was a day 1 sub right now.
Yeah, Tom was. He was the second. Harry said Bruce was my first ever subscriber. Then it was AOAAGold.
I was the second, I remember.
Is Harry still
Good
subscribed?
times.
Yes, he is.
month?
He
Nice.
done his 14 months today, actually.
Ooh.
Wait, does that mean I was a day 1 potentially?
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah. I think I was a day. I know I was a day one to Tom because it took Tom like 6 months to get his.
Oh,
sub
it took
button.
a long time. A long time.
I remember when I got my sub button, I didn't even know that you could get a sub button because back in the
Yeah.
day it was just partnership. So I partnership for like 2 months, and I was like, "Wait, how do I get a sub button?" Emailed them in. They're like, "Oh, you can have it. you had to ask. You had to ask for it." I was like, "What? You had to
Wow.
ask for it?"
Oh, I remember one time, right? People used to constantly tell me, they used to say, "Oh, you got a sub button, you got a sub button." And one time I believed it because everyone was saying it. And I was putting on Cool and the Gang, Brianna's dancing, mate. I reload the page, and it's not fucking there. Everyone is sitting there laughing at me, mate. It was so embarrassing.
That is so peak.
It was so
Oh,
So
mate.
you as
It
well.
was unbelievable.
What did you do? Just end the stream and go Weatherspoons?
No, I mean, I just kept going. I was just sitting there fucking slapping.
Praying it would come in. Refresh! Come on!
Mate,
Oh,
Tom,
man.
do you remember the /me just subscribed?
Oh yes, yes. I remember.
Every stream I do. I do that
Yeah.
to who is it now?
I think I
Good
fell
Chili,
for it
I
as
do
well.
that to now. Every time I join a stream, I just do that.
Wow.
Well,
I didn't even know you
that's
could do
yeah,
that.
It looks so
Because the
legit.
font.
That's
I didn't
sick.
even know you could do that.
Yeah, I want to do
I'm
that.
such a noob.
That's clever.
Hey, this one kind of, this next question here from Steve the Nub kind of relates back to Zaya as well. But he says, any plans on showcasing Zaya in future streams? Which I'm sure all of us will, if I can speak on behalf of all of you. I mean,
I won't.
you won't be?
I don't think I'll ever go to say. I'm going to be completely honest.
Ian's just like,
I'm a pure, so I can't do anything there. I'm not a skiller. Maybe when the PVM caves come out, then I'll finally go there. But right now, I've got no reason to really go there.
I think
Yeah.
the only reason I go there now is to get a fucking Debo team and spec out anyone that's there at the fucking Lizard Ben right now because they're so
Please,
packed, mate.
oh
Everyone's
my
there
god,
right
that
now.
would be so funny on
Yeah,
stream.
Should we go
do
PK
that.
one dead on mode?
Although we have to
Is
make sure
there?
we get in that multi area. But yeah, we could do that. We could
Just
definitely.
get,
No one's gonna
get
be
full
there.
void and a Debo and just
Oh, it would be jokes.
hopefully there's some poor guy in Bandos World 325 just thinking, haha, you
Literally,
idiots
no
are
one's
all
there.
standing at the packed lizard man and I've got my cannon on my ones and then just 20 man flying with
Literally,
D-boats.
that'd be fucking amazing.
That'd be
Let's do that
great.
soon.
And he also says, and also Elliot, do you plan on doing more IRL challenge videos? 100%. 100%.
Good.
So I've been doing, it actually ended yesterday. My last episode of the 12 Days of Skidmus was yesterday. It was a YouTube series that I did. It was mainly with me and my girlfriend. And basically for 12 days after Christmas, I did a different challenge video every day for the 12 Days of Skidmus. And some of them were pretty jokes, like I did drunk trivia, eat it or wear it, the cinnamon challenge, the patience challenge. And all the feedback that I've had from it has just been pure positivity. So if you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, if
That's-
you want, but you should play like the first 2 minutes of your episode 12 that like sums them all up
Yeah.
because that was
Yeah,
a really good intro.
That
I
was
thought.
awesome.
You could play that to the stream.
What, right now?
Do you want to?
You want, yeah.
Okay,
Go for it.
I'll do it
I
quickly.
was gonna say, I really enjoyed watching your challenge videos as well. I think it'd be awesome if one day we can all get together and do like an AOAAGold challenge videos and
I think
like,
that'd be
compete
funny.
with each other.
That'd be
Like,
sick.
Definitely.
Just like
Yeah.
we did on the fucking charity stream. at Meetup.
Yeah,
We should do
basically like
something
that. but-
Twister again would be amazing.
Like,
Oh,
down
mate.
We
here,
have to do
yeah.
Twister again.
we do.
Twister's so sick.
Yeah, we do need to do some more Twister streams because they were amazing. That was amazing. That was like one of my favorite streams I've ever done. Right, I'm gonna play the first the part of the intro to this quickly. So here you go. This is like a sum up of my 12 days on
Wait,
the
link it
last
to me.
video.
Wanna play it as well at the same time?
Yeah, I want to listen to it.
I'll link
Yeah,
it to
I'm
you.
gonna watch it on the stream.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Cool. Watch on the stream. There you go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Mate, your brother looks so much like Nils.
It does. It's scary. Mate, the song has just made that perfect.
Yeah, the editing was sick.
Mate, there's gonna be so many bum comments right now, you know?
Mate, the grill.
They're gonna
That's
love
ass.
it.
This was the drunk trivia, by the way. I'm not. Oh god, it's embarrassing.
But I watched that when you roasted me about the whale one.
That was after drunk trivia.
Oh, you know that one where you got sick ball? Was that before or after,
After.
that stream you did?
That was after.
So bad.
Oh my god. Oh, this video is amazing.
Oh.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, what the fuck?
There you go, guys. That was the. I'll link the playlist for you, so you can go watch them all. But yeah, basically that was the 12 days of Skidmas, sort of like that was like the sum up of all the videos. So there's the playlist for you guys, and I'll get back to the Skype call real quick, and we'll get in another question, mate. Thank you, man. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. It was one of the funnest things I've ever done. Literally, the 12. It was so fun.
Did Emily edit that last bit as well?
Emily edited everything, mate. Everything.
Thank you to Emily.
Yeah.
She did really well with the editing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Skiddler's in the chat for Emily.
I've been making YouTube videos for 4 years. She's a better editor than me. I don't even know how to put an image on the screen like she does and move it around. I can't do that stuff.
Adam just complimented you pretty hard.
Okay.
Right, let's get another question in here. What do you guys think? This will be for you, Tom and Ian. You guys will like this question. It's from Charlie. What do you guys think is needed, if any? You'll like it as well, Adam. If anything, to bring back PKing / make Bounty Hunter much better than its current stale state?
The bounty points to access the Battle Royale server that needs
Yeah,
to
we
come
said
to
this
the
already.
game.
We keep speaking about this. It's the only one I can think of. Either that or like bring out some kind of new stuff for the Bounty Hunter rewards.
Yeah,
So every time
that's
that
exactly
happens,
what I was gonna say.
everyone just flies in and they're like, yeah, or
Yeah.
give it another purpose. Maybe not items, but some kind of like same kind of concept Adam just said, like a ticket going into some kind of battle arena or something like that you can use to play a fun game or get some extra experience, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not extra experience. That'll be fucking failed on the poll, wouldn't it?
I would literally have it where you get PvP armors like Statius and stuff. I think that would be
Yeah,
great
that'd
to
be
bring
sick.
up in the game because obviously they were so sick. And also maybe get them as a random drop, like
That's a sick
kills
idea.
or something like that.
That's a sick idea. All right, so same kind of thing. The BR, you've got the points you get from Bounty Hunter, then you cash them
Yeah.
in for like some kind of tokens, like the Warriors Guild tokens, and then you go to some kind of cave that's got all these what they called in it, the things that drop the corrupt status and shit for a certain amount of time. So you have to keep going to Bounty Hunter to get more revenants. Yeah, so have like a revenant cave, but to get in you have to have Bounty Hunter points,
That would be
like tickets.
sick.
And then that could also
That
be in the
would be
wilderness or
sick.
somewhere dangerous, so it also attracts PKers that want to go there because they know the loot will be better there.
Yeah.
It'd be sick to go there, so people would always be doing Bounty Hunter because the best loot would be there and the best like money could be there.
That would actually be amazing. That is a really cool
Look at
idea.
that. There we go.
Yeah, I'm
We
a
need
fan of that.
we need to
it.
revitalise BH, man. We need to do something like that. Like Adam, do you remember that thing that you did, Occupy World 23, on YouTube, where you you just got everyone's PK in World 23 in pre-OC years ago?
Oh yeah, that was
good.
good because I remember I woke up in the morning. It was nowhere near as active, but it was still semi-active. I think it was like 18 hours later, and it lasted about 21 hours before I actually
it was
died
sick.
out. But that's
It
because
was
World
wild.
18 had like 250 ping, and then World 23 was a UK world with like 10 ping. So I was there like, mate, I want a PK with no ping so I can kill everybody. Got over to World 23 and just rinsed everyone. It was great.
So much.
Then unfortunately it died, and I was so upset. 'Cause it's go back to my 200 ping.
Aw.
I don't think I can top Ian, mate. Ian's just come up with a sick idea, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bandwagon
Mine.
with the spam, mate, and his beard. That's what I'm going with. I like the idea of the Warriors Guild-esque style thing with the tokens and the Revenant Cave. That'd be
Mate,
sweet.
They should just, I don't know, like employ AOAAGold as, I don't know, counselors, overseers.
How many-
Unofficial advisors.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
How much would you say it would cost bounty hunter points for time in this cave? Do you think?
Well,
Because if a tier 10
okay, so-
statuette's 5 million points.
Right, so tier 10 statue, that's like 1 mil GP. I'd
Yeah.
say it'd have to be 1 mil GP. What would that? What would 1 mil GP
Then maybe
equivalent to
that'd be
time-wise?
maybe that'd be a certain amount
half
of
an hour
hours.
or
Definitely-
something?
No,
I don't know.
half an hour is a bit.
I'd
'cause
say
no one would do it.
100 minutes for it to
Getting a tier 10 takes like no time at all. You can get one
It
within
depends
like
who you are.
It depends
That's
what
true,
build
that's
you
true,
are as
actually,
well.
yeah,
on
that's
a
true.
max main, it's quite hard to
maybe
get
like
tier
maybe like
10s.
100 minutes. Then yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, max
that'd be
max
sick.
maining on
That'd be
BH. Like when I go BH, I rarely fight targets. I
Yeah,
go
I
in
mean,
DH and fight anyone that's in DH. If I get a target, then that's a bonus. But
Yeah, and always it's the same thing with like how people buy the normal emblems to get like the room pouch. They about do like 24 at a time rather than get the tier 10. So we could still get in there. They would have to buy the tier 1 singularly if they want to.
yeah,
That could be good as well. That'd be sick. Come on.
All these
Jackets.
ideas they just don't listen to, man. I wish they would. They
Yeah.
keep taking so many good things about the game.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only problem with that is the whole like PvP armor coming back. Didn't they like pull something similar that like got just
Failed.
crushed in the pot?
Yeah, but that's only because it just came out and everyone was so onto the agenda that it has
Oh,
to stay
yeah.
old school, it has to stay pure. But nowadays
Mhm.
people are growing up and maturing and realizing, the game's not gonna stay, not gonna keep the same amount of players if you don't add new things. It's just how it is.
It doesn't have to be corrupt armors. It could be anything. Just a cave
Yeah,
with more
literally.
PVM bosses and stuff like that. It just could be fun. That's the
Yeah.
thing. With maybe people talking like tormented demons kind of
That'd be sick.
thing.
Tormented
Sick or
Demons
something
would be
like that.
awesome.
In, I don't
Tom's
know,
just in the
anything.
back of his mind, sat there, Dragon Claws, Dragon Claws, Dragon Claws.
That's what I'm saying as well.
Yeah, I was actually watching Skill Specs. He was streaming earlier. He was killing the lizard men as well, actually. And he asked his chat what their opinion was on bringing D-Claws into the game in its current present state at the moment, where it's been out for a few years now. Pking sort of died down a little bit, and he wants something to sort of rejuvenate the wilderness, or so to speak. And he was talking about Dragon Claws coming back, and the whole chat was just yes, pretty much. There was like only a few no's. There was 3,000 viewers of people just like yes, 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 yes. So obviously, Skill Specs' Twitch chat isn't representative of a RuneScape community, but it definitely says something.
I'm a really big believer in like.
I mean,
things
I'm
that
here
grow,
right
so-
now. I can jump against that because I still think I don't really want D-Claws in the game right now because you'd never ever see people ever again PKing with like DDSs or anything. Like all that just disappears from the game, and so many spec weapons just become obsolete because everyone would either have D-Claws or AGS or Granite Maul or a combination of those three weapons. Obviously, depending on your financial situation, they would cost a lot. And they are sort of obsolete when you have a Phoenix necklace, but it just kills off a lot of the weapons that people use these days.
Yeah, I feel like they need to bring out some kind of like how the Kraken tentacle. I say this like so much, but the Blessed Spirit, the Saradomin sword and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That have the attachments to them, which
Isn't
make them
that
degrade.
really, really bad?
Huh?
The Blessed
No, it's
Saracen, I
not.
swear,
It's-
because I
it gives
bought it was
plus
like
4
25
strength,
million
wasn't it?
tokens, and it was so bad.
Yeah,
It's not worth the price, I don't think.
Oh,
shit.
It's like I don't know, maybe the Kraken tentacle then something like that, an add-on that degrades your weapon, things like that need to put in so that I don't know, things like DDSs and other weapons that aren't used as much right now can be used as well. Because like all you ever see anymore is Gmaul, DDS, and AGS. No one ever
it's all
uses
the same.
D-Mace, no one ever uses like D-Halley or stuff like that. It'd be cool to be able to use them Dragon Battle Axe, stuff like that.
A game needs variety to live, and that's just
Yeah,
it. So.
I like that.
I'd still say I see a fair few D-Maces and D-Longswords out there, and those, I
Oh,
guess,
yeah.
are the main 6 spec weapons. Obviously, there's Dark Bow for range, Armored Crossbow, whatever, but you see the majority of the Dragon weapons that have the damage amplifiers on being used.
That's true. Oh, I don't know. So many ideas. But I don't know. What's the straw poll for, Elliot?
I will vote yes.
For Dragon Claws in 07.
D-Claws.
I posted it in the
Oh,
chat.
yes.
It was, do you want to see Dragon Claws in 07? Yes, no, don't care. And I put it in, opened it, and it was just one vote, don't care.
Was that your vote by any chance, mate?
No.
It's very close.
It's very
between
close
yes and no
between
right
yes and
now.
no, yeah.
I honestly don't even mind about Dragon Claw. I just want more weapons that we can use because at the moment it's just, for me, it's just the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's a bit
what
boring.
about, if you wanted to, while we're on the topic of Dragon Claws, which is a big one, degradable Dragon Claws, and then obviously nerfed Dragon Claws?
Degradable
They need to be
Dragon Claws
nerfed.
would be sick.
Accuracy
I think
wise
so.
needs to be nerfed, yeah.
I think it's like, what is it? There's a certain amount of special attack where you can't actually stack two together. I think it's like 56 or something. It prevents you, like, when you can time it, so the second you spec, you'll recharge 10%, you can double spec.
Yeah.
Like, if they put it to 55%, I think you can do that if you time it perfectly. Which could bring some more skill, obviously, to PK, and if you time that to, like, perfection. But obviously, if you put D-Claws down to, like, 60% spec, you can't double spec, you could G more with it, actually. That would be really cool.
I think 65% or something like that's fine, because if you know how to one tick and declaw, you can easily get a KO. Easily.
Yeah.
I think 60 is fine, like the
question.
BGS.
Yeah,
60
so I
like the
think
BGS
60
is
would be
fine.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think just the annoying thing.
They're
Sorry,
never coming
Elliot,
out.
it's just
They're
like
never coming out.
when
I know.
you're like 80 hit points and someone's in max strength and they just bomb you 80, like they spec you with claws, it's like 40, 20, 10, 11. And you're there like, oh, okay. And you lose like 100 mil of brig gear.
Yeah,
Like, that must be so annoying.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking frustrating.
Yeah,
I
the thing is,
remember-
I don't know. I'm sorry.
when it was like the wilderness pre-EOC and you'd go in and it would be like half the wildy was just people standing under those banners with Staff of Armadills,
All the plants, the marker plants.
Ganodermic and
The lag
declaws.
The lag
The
line
marker
Russian
plants, man.
is the worst kind of fucking...
Yeah,
I was
That-
one of those people.
that was so annoying.
Yeah, going back to it though, like if you are actually going to get dropped, like I think AGS max hits, is it 81?
I think it's 81.
It's either 80 or
Wildy, it's
81. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
if you go back to that, the odds of, let's say someone's in like 400 defense bonus, the odds of declaws hitting through 400 defense bonus, I think compared to the AGS, is so much more minimal. So the Armored Godsword realistically is still more powerful than claws.
Yeah.
It's just claws can just like delete your health.
In my
Yeah,
chat,
Elliot.
I love
Elliot,
for
big
God's
black
sake.
cock. Since when did skill specs turn into tryhard?
But it's like we just edited Greg there. Oh, we need to get Greg on a podcast. Like
We do.
need to do
We
it.
do.
Get him to guess.
Twenty-
Yeah, we should have got him on here
EPK's a
now.
lot.
Like,
We
EPK's a
should've
lot
done
on them.
We should have done.
yeah.
Yo, Elliot, look at the TeamSpeak. That video I linked. That's a 30-second video of my first ever Chris Archie clip, like 3 years ago, and I was
Yeah.
really happy about it because I had a really small channel.
Do you want me to
And that's-
play it
that's-
on?
Yeah, play it. That's what the marker plant is for those that don't know what the hell it is.
Oh, yeah.
When you're talking about it.
Okay.
I was so excited when I got on Chris Archie that day.
Well,
playing it
how
now.
laggy
4
is-
years ago, even. It's 4 years
Will
ago
you know
now.
that?
Years, 4 years.
Yo, what that
Oh,
looks
like-
sick.
Part just in case there is.
Stand
In with this dark
God,
bow.
I hope it's avoider. That'd be
How much
quite-
is a dart
quite
bow?
funny.
Is it over a mil or?
Oh, there we go.
So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
probably
that
is.
was.
Rip.
254 XP. Take that. Thanks for the.
My voice is so shit in that clip, isn't it?
The,
PC.
the quality is absolutely dog shit.
No, you didn't.
I got Chris Archie and I was like, yeah!
Mate, you love your anti-rushing, don't you?
Yeah, I used to love it.
Mate, oi Ian, I dare you to link him that I killed Boaty clip.
No!
What is that? I don't think I've even seen that.
Really?
I'll let Ian explain it. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to explain it, just watch it if you want.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me find
Is it
a second.
funny? Is it interesting?
It's just
It's
embarrassing for
cringy,
me.
I think.
It's cringy as fuck. It's when I used to basically I used to watch Adam's videos and his Twitch and stuff. But
Oh, I have seen that. I'm not playing
I
that.
won't go into
Yeah.
detail. I'm gonna watch it, but yeah, it's basically I killed Adam. Like I killed Adam. I killed Boaty. I
Oh
killed
my
Boaty.
God.
I got everything I could ever want, and I was like proper fancasming.
Right. I'm gonna shall we wrap up the podcast with a question that I'm gonna ask personally. I did this earlier on my live stream this morning when I was doing my chat show, and it went quite well. It's quite interesting, so I think I'm gonna pitch it to you guys. Right? If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? And I want justification for it.
it's so difficult.
One superpower. Fuck, I don't know.
I'm sort of wanting to go like it's between for me right now. It's so hard. I'm sort of going towards super strength or flight.
Yeah.
Oh,
flight's
it's so
sick.
difficult to decide because flight would be just sick.
Mate, I was talking earlier actually about flight, and have you seen those videos of like the extreme sports people with the wingsuits and they fly through like mountain ranges and stuff like that? Have you
I
seen
saw
that?
a video of that, and I don't know. Like the caption of the video was like, "How is this guy alive?" or something, and he was just flying through trees,
Like
It was
valleys and
ridiculous.
stuff. How amazing does that look? If I could do anything and like know that I wasn't gonna die doing it, I would fly suit like that. Oh
It'd be
mate,
awesome.
just
Those two
incredible.
things, they look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely be flight because it would just defeat the object of having a car and traveling everywhere, which I do a lot of traveling up like north and south. So that'd be the only reason I do it. But I do flight because who doesn't want to fucking fly?
Elliot,
Sick.
Yeah.
I choose the power of love. No, I didn't. choose,
Gather pride in the chat.
the power of I say like super duper, extremely
Super
fast speed.
duper.
Super duper. Like super extreme fast speed. You could like go so fast that time stands still, kind of thing.
How long
even
before
about-
Ian runs into a brick wall at full speed and kills himself?
Okay.
Just trips over a curb and
Wait,
dies.
maybe the power of healing.
Okay.
The power to move, or the power to move you. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It always gets creepy when Ian answers a question, man.
Only if it's from you. That's the
Right.
Did you actually answer it, Elliot? What did
No,
you
I haven't
choose?
answered
what's
yet.
yours, yeah.
Do you reckon you can guess?
What you were gonna go towards?
Yeah.
Knowing you, it'd have to be something like invisibility or something, mate.
No? Tom?
If I'm gonna guess you to have a superpower, it'd be something like shitting on your enemies, or like the shit's flammable or something like that, and you just literally fart at people and you kill them by throwing a lighter at them afterwards. That's what I'm imagining right now.
I know what you'd have. You'd have that Jedi mind power, which is like, these are not the droids you're looking for, just so you can convince anyone anything you want. I feel
That
like
would be really cool. I'd love to
you'd
do
be
that.
like that. Just like get into people's heads and just like convince them of anything and do anything you want. Yeah.
My
That's
right, my superpower, right, would be the power of wishes.
Nah, that's not.
That's not a power.
That's a genie.
That's a power.
No,
The power of wishes, mate.
Nah,
That's a superpower. I have the superpower to wish for anything I want. Hello, Ian's super speedy. Ian comes up, he wants a fight with his super speed. I wish Ian was slow and 4 foot tall. Bam. I wish I had super strength. I just flick Ian into the fucking
Right, that's
sun,
a cheat
mate.
code. Come on, you can't use
Yeah,
that.
doesn't that mean
that's
you
a
could
cheat
have
code?
every single superpower ever because you could just wish for...
Exactly, mate.
that-
You just got played.
For God's sake.
Mate, the power of wishes works. That's not cheating.
Yo, your subscriber Nitrous Oxide got really pissed off at me for saying it's not Jedi mind power, it's a mind trick, you idiot. So I'm gonna apologise right here for that. Sorry, the power of a mind trick. Apologies there.
Oh my god.
Mate, that's just a Twitch chat. You make one slip up and there's that one guy that just gets really angry over it. He puts in a massive hate paragraph and you're like, alright, mate.
I know Nitrous Oxide. He is not angry. Nitrous Oxide is a nice guy, mate. He's
yeah, bro. Nah, safe, man, safe.
You're so good.
Go ahead, your next question.
Oh
dear.
I was talking about Jedi mind tricks. Has, without any spoilers, I've just said that. Has everyone here seen the new Star Wars?
You know you
I
can.
haven't.
But I
I've
know
had it
what
spoiled
happens.
a million times.
I know
seen
what
it, yeah.
happens.
You've seen it. Ian, did you love it?
Seen it. Yeah, I loved it. It's
I-
a repeat of like episode 4.
I
vibes,
fucking
but
loved it,
It was
mate.
still sick, yeah.
I loved it. It was so sick. Like,
It was
obviously,
decent.
because the old ones are like, even, was it episode 3, the latest one? The Revenge, no, not the Revenge, yeah, it is the Revenge of the Sith, isn't it? That's
I
like
don't
the,
know what it's called, but it's the third
the
one.
mo-
Oh
the
my
most-
god, why did we mention Star Wars? Now everyone is getting
Yeah, I
into
know,
it.
right,
Oh
it's
my
always in the chat.
god.
it's whatever, it's like, everyone knows anyway. Yeah, like, I don't know, I just felt that, like, the previous one from the most recent one was made 10 years ago, and I remember watching that and I was like, that's sick. But now this one, like, because obviously technological advancements with film and stuff like that, they can do so much more. I just thought that it just worked so much better, like the
It
use
was
of the
sick,
Force and stuff, man. I'm proper nerding out on this shit.
It was
I was
good.
I
like,
love Star Wars.
There
Yeah.
needs to be more sword lightsaber fights in it though.
there
Wasn't
needs to
enough
be,
action, man.
Ian sat there like, there needs to be more crossed swords.
Oh my god.
Crossed swords!
That's it.
Have you got any questions that you would like to ask? Any of you guys, you want to ask a question before we wrap up?
Well, I have one thing to say quickly. I did say I was going to organise a meetup for January for everyone, with you guys included. AOAAGold meetup, basically. But
Cool.
meeting in London with everyone and then going out for drinks, getting wasted, doing what we want to do. I'm going to aim for it to be mid-February time, if that's okay.
Sounds
So-
fantastic.
so-
Do you have
just so
any-
everyone can get down.
Any specific dates?
No, not yet. It's not set in stone yet. But I'll talk to you
I'm
about
at
it.
21st, mid-February.
Okay, well, I'll let you know. We'll
Be there, mate.
get over to it. It's cool.
I can imagine now you're going to schedule it for that day, so I'm not there.
I'll try not to.
Yeah. How is your meetup going down then, Tom? Because obviously it's going to be all of us. I'm definitely going to be there. In London, that's going to be lit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, prefer everyone to be 18 plus, because if we go clubbing, you can't get in. You're going to be stuck on your own. So if you do consider coming, please make sure you're 18 or at least have a really good fake ID. So that's all I'm going to say on the matter. But yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Awesome. And is that an open invite to basically anyone that wants
Yeah.
to come as well?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it's going to be.
Except for serial
Please
killers and
don't. Yeah, I was going to say, please no serial killers.
please
The
guys.
race had better
Not
be
this
there.
time. Danny Verby there, yeah.
Croydon, yeah.
I've got a question for you guys. Obviously, the last podcast we had was before Christmas. So how was everyone's Christmases and New Year's? Wasn't it? Am I right in saying that?
It was before Christmas.
It was
yeah.
time ago on my stream. So
I had wait, is that aimed at us in the chat?
yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
Not the chat.
I had one of the
Fuck the
best
chat,
Christmases. I didn't log on RuneScape for about 4 days because I spent the whole time just with my family, a bit with friends, so mine was really sick. My New Year's was awesome until one of my friends, it wasn't even one of my friends, it was one of my friends' plus ones that came to my house party, lit a cigarette on my cooker and smoked it inside, set the smoke alarm off at 5 in the morning, now my neighbours hate me.
Wow.
So that
That's
ruined my
horrible.
New Year's.
That's
Because now,
dicky,
like, I genuinely now find it awkward, like, whenever I see my neighbours and stuff, it annoys me, because I think they all hate me, so it's not a good
that's
situation.
shit.
You should bake them a big basket of cookies like Ian would do and deliver them to them.
Why would I bake? You know what? I wouldn't mind baking some cookies next time we'll meet up.
Do you know what I really fucking fancy?
What?
A cake.
Ugh,
I want a cake.
cake.
You're making me hungry now.
I'm getting one from Spoons tomorrow straight away.
So-
how was your-
cake
how was
can
your-
you get from Spoons?
It's like some chocolate cake and it has ice cream with it, and it just tastes amazing, man. It
sounds
tastes really good. It's £2.
Let me tell you a story. When I was like in sixth form, this is so bad. I used to go to the Tesco's down the road. I used to get like the Tesco's own strawberry sponge cake things. They were like 2,000 calories, several hundred. I don't know how much sugar was in them. It was crazy. We used to demolish these things at lunchtime. We'd be like, I don't know why. I was like 17 years old. Why would I do that? But I just did. Just loved,
Go
I
to
loved it.
Tesco's and buy cake.
Yeah, literally. To
Oh
buy
my
a cake. 'Cause they were
days.
like £1 or something. They were such a good value.
Fat
Anyone else?
cunt Ian in the chat. I used to go to Tesco's and buy samosas, mate. Samosas are the fucking don. I love samosas.
Best thing Tesco's, sparkling water.
I'm not a fan of sparkling
Their
water.
own
I
sparkling
find
water is amazing.
I
The flavoured
find
sparkling
I
water
find
is so
that
nice.
sparkling water is like, because obviously I'm so used to when I drink a drink that's fizzy, I'm used to having it be sugary and really tasty, like Coke or lemonade or something like that. So when I drink sparkling water, I'm drinking it, and then you know, like, you put it in your mouth, and then like as soon as you take the bottle away, you taste the flavour, and then it's nothing
yeah,
there. I
yeah.
find it really, really weird. But if you mix it with something else, like a cordial, then it's peng.
Elliot, you're like the fucking Gordon Ramsay of food and drink and everything. Like, everything.
What the
In the,
fuck?
in the,
Gordon Ramsay
in the
of
way that
food.
you
What?
judge everything, like you say that you have to have, what is it? Oh no, I can't have just eggs. I have to have my avocados and everything. It's just so funny. You're like a connoisseur. It's awesome.
Honestly, I like it.
Mate, you're just a fucking divorced 40-year-old man down spoons with your pint at 12 in the morning. Literally hits noon and Tom's there with his Budweiser and his £2 cake. Just like, what is my life right now?
That reminds me of
I'm not afraid to admit it.
your cheese sarnie that you got from.
Oh, and it made a
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed article.
Yeah, it made a BuzzFeed. Basically,
is this the one that was empty?
Elliot bought a cheese toasty from.
Well, it was supposed to be a cheese and tomato sandwich.
There
but-
was nothing in there. Like, it was just a bit of butter and like the slightest bit of cheese, and he like complained, got his money back, and somehow, and then he tweeted it out, didn't you?
Yeah.
And someone found it and put it on a BuzzFeed article. Like his tweet, like most embarrassing or most annoying things at a restaurant. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Things that piss British people off. I think it was.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. Elliot made BuzzFeed. Lol, I did, mate. Scammed and
Yeah,
sub-sound. I'm sorry,
awesome.
bro. Right, I think it's probably time that we wrap up the live stream. So, if you have enjoyed today's today's podcast rather, then hit me up with a follow. Make sure you go to everyone else's Twitch chat as well. So
Bam it up right now.
Adam, Tom, and Ian's, and you can fly into
Sure.
Jay's and give him a follow even though he's absent. That's all good. So yeah, if you have enjoyed today's podcast, hit us all up with a follow. We will be returning next week at Thursday, 8 PM again for the next podcast. Adam's pointing at his own. I looked at Skype and I was like, why is he pointing at Ian? And then I realised he was pointing at the overlay.
You might want to before you wrap it up, you might want to address that this was the first week of the first like 5 podcasts. You wanted
Yes,
to do
it
the 5 of
was.
us.
Oh yeah.
Next week, what are we doing? Is it guests or
Yes,
are we
you'll
gonna
bring
Yeah,
a guest
yes.
on.
is it
who you
guests
bringing?
or is it drinking games?
Drinking games, hands
yeah,
down,
drinking
hands
games.
down.
Dude,
I've got a
drinking
bottle. I've got a
games.
bottle of Ciroc
Drinking
vodka.
games.
We're going
A
ham.
bottle of
We'll do
rum
drinking
somewhere.
games. We'll do drinking games.
Alright.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
We can play Cards Against Humanity drinking game or something.
Can we
Yes.
make this podcast a special and go from rather than go from 8 till 9, have like an 8 till 10 or 8 till 11?
Yeah, I think
We
that'd
could
be
do,
good.
yeah, we
Have a
could
few
do.
hours
do
drinking.
some
Drinking games would probably end up like
Vomit, yeah, 100%.
going.
We can go.
really
We
far.
can just fly on H1 and play something else, and yeah.
We'll figure
To
it
be
out.
fair though, actually, we could actually do that because I really want to do. Because I was in Lyndon's stream. How long's left on this podcast, Ellie? Is it 5 minutes ish?
Yeah, about 4 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I was on Lyndon's stream as a H1Z1 drinking game. You get 5 people in it, so it's all 5 AOAAGold members. Basically, if you die, you have to neck a drink. Now, that sounds like you're gonna get smashed, but because the game will then continue on till everyone dies, you get a cooldown period. Every time someone gets a kill, everyone else has to take a sip of their drink. And obviously that goes through the whole game. That's literally a H1Z1
Let's do it. Let's do
and
it.
we have to do that.
We'll do it.
Hands down.
that.
So, what do you guys think we should do? Shall we do the
I
podcast?
think fuck it. Adam, it's your channel. You'll be the one hosting it. How long do you reckon we can have? All of us together? What are you feeling, bro?
If we do a H1Z1 drinking game, we could do it because obviously no one would be really drunk till like maybe 2 hours in. Then we could just do like another 2 hours after that, and then we'd all just be KO'd.
So it's
At
been
that
at least
point,
4
it would
hours.
be midnight,
Yes.
though.
That'll be sick. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, the thing
it's
with that,
Thursday,
obviously,
yeah.
that's decided. The podcast is going to be 5 people because we can't really get a guest on because we'd have to kick them out of it straight away to then go on H1Z1 because it's a 5-player game.
Yeah. Can we see a love heart in the chat if you're up for seeing a podcast next week followed by a 5-man H1Z1 drinking game with AOAAGold? See a love heart in the chat.
We can do other stuff too. as
Oh,
well.
it's gonna be so good.
We can play like Cards Against Humanity, like you said before,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mate, do you remember we played that at Weatherspoons when we all first met? Do you remember that? That was so good. Oh,
know,
God.
it's now.
And me and Elliot took a bet about going to the bar. I said, yeah, the first one to get served had to pay for both of our drinks. And of course they served me, the guy who looks younger than Elliot, the 30-year-old bloke.
The fuck? I don't look like a 30-year-old bloke. What the hell?
You look older than me, I'm just exaggerating. It's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Fair enough. Well,
Alex is firing in the CS:GO 5-man as well. Honestly, we
Oh,
want to play.
CS:GO.
We wanted to get that. These podcasts are the first thing we do as a group. Really, we want to extend that to games. Games you have in mind basically are H1Z1, Counter Strike,
GTA.
and Grand Theft Auto
GTA,
5
yeah.
online. It will come. We just need to do it where we bring it out. We're all ready to do it, and it's like we're all used to the game, so we're not just going to jump in it and just be all over the place. But yeah, H1Z1, we've all played it. Jay's played it as well. That can definitely kick off next week, I think.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
awesome, mate.
for
I'm
sure.
really looking forward to that. I'm really looking
GTA
forward to
5,
We'll try and plan
GTA
that.
5 GTA Online would definitely be sick. I think we need to do that soon as well.
that. Hands down.
I've already got it.
But also, we haven't talked about it recently. We only talked about it between ourselves, but we talked about doing a series a few months ago, which we may look into doing again at some point in
Yeah,
2016.
I
so.
think we all put it on pause because, I mean, you guys working on your Deadman stuff and you wanted to, you know, ride the wave of that for a little bit. But, I mean, as it's dying down now, I guess we'll explore the
ability to do a series
explore it,
together.
yeah, and see what happens, yeah.
I'd be
We'll
up
have
for that.
talks.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in on today's podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure, of course. You guys, make sure you link up your Twitches, your Twitters, whatever, and as soon as you've got that done, I will play my outro. What song can I whack on for the outro? I know what song I'm gonna put on.
Mate, chat's being spammed.
Right. Much love, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you tomorrow on my own live stream. And as a 5-man, we'll see you all next week on the Thursday. Much love. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Peace, guys.
Sound muted.
Lucas Graham here. Vivo session, Berlin, 7 years. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about this glory just always seemed to bore me, 'cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, 'cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory. Some I had to leave behind, my brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
Thanks for all for tuning in once again, and I'll see you all later on. Much love, ladies and gents. Much love.